Hi, Connie Holmes here with Be You to Be Full. I am here purposely on the first of a new month because I do know that a lot of people utilize a new month to create an intention or a goal for that month. So first of all, if it's not something that you currently do, I strongly encourage that, because can you imagine if we were to set a new goal at the beginning of every month, what all you could accomplish by year end? So what a great thing to think about. So let's get started though. So let me talk about goal setting. Be very realistic about why sometimes it's hard, but then offer some tactics and some thoughts on how to help ensure the success of reaching your goal. So first of all, anyone watching this video, you might know that I'm a certified life and health coach as well as a certified hypnotherapist. So a lot of what I'm sharing are things that I have personally done myself. I have personally worked with clients for them to be successful on this. And so much of this I just know from my different trainings and gazillion books that I've read throughout my life. So I'm here to offer some of these thoughts. All right, first of all, so with our subconscious mind, so it's been reported that about 90 to 95% of our daily operations come from our subconscious mind. So that's a very high percentage, and that can maybe scare some people. But if you think about it, what you want to do is you want to get things in your life on such autopilot, if you will, that it just is so automatic that you don't need to think about it anymore. So, using brushing your teeth as an example, you wake up in the morning, you know how to brush your teeth. You don't have to think about it. Can you imagine having to, really think about and be conscientious about how to brush your teeth? Well, it's a good thing we don't have to do that, because that's just embedded in our subconscious brain. So that's what we try to do when we set new, very positive goals in our life. Okay, so I'm going to use a personal goal that I have to give an example of how to be successful. So what you do is you need to look at your goal as your primary goal, your primary focus. But then what you need to do, it's imperative, you need to find as many secondary choices, secondary focuses that can help undergird that primary goal to help you be as successful as you can. Very specific example. I want to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm going to start doing this tomorrow. So that's my goal. So what are my secondary choices to help me be successful with that? So what I'm going to do is tonight I am going to charge my cell phone in my bathroom, set my alarm on that phone that's in my bathroom so that I have to get out of bed to shut that off. That's secondary choice number one. Part of me wanting to wake up at 5 a.m. is to reinstill my healthy workout in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set out all of my workout clothes, complete with my hair tie that I'm going to need. That is secondary, support goal number two right there. If I want to journal or meditate or write or whatever it is, I'm going to make sure that I have my journal and my pen sitting out on my table. I'm going to make sure that my laptop is charged and ready to go. All these different things to, one, what you're doing is you're building that automatic support system. But speaking of being automatic, is when you're really trying to implement something new, you want it to just go and go and go. You don't want to have to stop and think, because when you actually have to stop and think, that's when you have a really good chance of getting knocked off your game with the goal. So very specific, if I don't lay out my workout clothes tonight, I might sit there and take longer than necessary with having to figure out, what I'm going to grab and wear and what exactly I'm going to do for my morning workout routine. I want to make sure I have that planned as well so that I don't pause and I don't hesitate. I also want to, when I wake up in the morning, I want to know, okay, I'm going to work out for 20 minutes. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to journal for 20 minutes. After that, I'm going to write for 20 minutes, whatever the case may be. But I need to know that in my mind going into it so that I don't have to pause and think. So the whole point of creating a new goal is to have it very clear in your mind, understand very deeply why you want it, but then also build your support system so that you are successful in it. And then in building that support system, one of the main reasons of doing that is it eliminates your choices. It eliminates that pause that you are taking so that everything is automatic. And that's what we try to strive for when building a goal, because then that helps get it inside of our subconscious brain that much quicker and that much easier, so that when we do it tomorrow, we don't have to think as much. So I hope this was helpful. If anyone has any questions, please reach out and let me know that. But also, I'm going to ask a favor. I don't ask for much, but I'm going to ask for this. If you find any value in this, please, in whatever platform that you're listening to this, please comment, like. But then also, please visit my YouTube channel. I'm going to make sure I have a link for wherever you're viewing this. And like my video, as well as subscribing it, but also hitting that little bell icon so that you're notified when I do submit new videos. And then lastly, if you feel that anyone else can benefit from this message, please share it with them. I really appreciate it. I do these videos very intentionally because I am all about trying to pass on knowledge and experience and things like that, as well as to just simply give value.